we can have some fun about what we were just talking. It might or may not be on the record, but that's off the record. So let's just start. Here we go. This is a really fun group to coach, and I think that you can see that when you watch the game and you watch us play. We've had 2 home games, and we've had 2 very good, boisterous crowds supporting us, which has been outstanding. And our players really love one another. I think that what you saw tonight was really a definition of team, because you had multiple people, it really up and down the roster, you had pretty much everyone contribute in some positive way for us to have a victory tonight. And when you have so many people coming at you and giving you positive contributions, good things are going to happen to you. Kudos goes to Brown. I'm very close with their head coach, and this is exactly what I expected this game to be. They take on the persona of their head coach, and that's a gritty, tough, smart team. And I think that they're ready to turn the corner in the Ivy, and I'm excited to watch them play, but I'm even more excited to watch us and the smiles that you see and the frankly the joy that our team is exuding.
So we'll start actually with the birthday girl, triple-double, first of her career. So what were you liking from her tonight?
Well, she messed around and got a triple-double, and it was a good day. That's a little ice cube for all you out there. Meg McConnell plays half the game with a smile on her face. What a joy to coach. Vanessa Abel, our offensive coordinator, made a really smart adjustment to put her in the middle of their zone, and we were able to find her, especially in the third quarter, and it really changed the complexion of the game because when Meg has the ball in her hands, all 5 defenders have to be on her and guarding her, and she made some really good passes to get to that 10 assists. Obviously, she's always been a very good rebounder. If I remember correctly, she was the leading rebounder amongst all guards in the Atlantic 10 last season. And what she's added to her game is that she's shooting the heck out of the ball. And she's a really good basketball player, really good.
Now the team as a whole, completely different second half offensively from the first half. I think the 3-point shooting again was about 50% in the second half. It was around 30% in the first half.
Yeah.
So what did you guys do something that switched, or is it just a case of them getting a hot hand in the second half?
It's a situation where the shots that we were getting in the first were standstill threes with Brown closing out well. And we were just moving the ball around the arc, and it really was sticking. And we really weren't moving it well. The third quarter adjustment was putting Meg in the middle of the floor and putting Amaya Hamilton at point guard so we could enter the ball into that high post area, and then that we space out shooters all around the floor, from Precious Johnson in the corner, shooting the corner 3, to Lauren, and obviously Liv Westfall and what she did tonight. When you can space the floor with that many shooters, it makes it very difficult. And what we didn't do tonight was we didn't have Meg really attack the basket. Maya Murray, for them, who's a Uniontown product, is a very good shot blocker, and we didn't need to attack because we found shooters. But in the future, if we run this, we'll look for Meg to attack and maybe go back the way she came and find shooters that way also. I don't want to get into the minutiae of it, I apologize.
Yeah. You're fine. Another adjustment that seemed to make for at least the team, which showed up on the stat sheet. Obviously a big reason why Brown had that lead at the end of the first quarter was the free throws that they were able to get. 6 fouls you guys had in the first quarter, but just 7 in the last 3. Was there something that you may have said that caused them to at least not be as sloppy, or?
Well, the way that we play defense, you want to build a house and you want to close gaps. You want to make it appear like there's a gap there, but there's really not because of the help defense. What that does, though, is that your help doesn't allow someone to get a layup, but your closeouts are going to lead to some 3-point shots. And number 4 for them, Mercurio, or however you say her name, was outstanding tonight with being 7 for 18 from the 3-point line. And she made some big shots with people in her face, and you know, we know they were going to make some shots. We went under every screen until about midway through the third quarter, and with 4, we just said we can't do that. We have to go over it, or we have to switch it, and we made that adjustment. I think she hit 1 more. So you know, it's just getting your body angled correctly so that they can't score layups.
I mean, speaking on, you know, at least preventing them from 3-point shot, they only shot 30% in the game. And, you know, while you guys made that half-court adjustment to really flip your game offensively, they never seemed to at least have a switch like that. It was pretty consistently around the 30% mark through the entire game. What were you guys doing to prevent that from, you know, maybe not Isabella, but from at least the rest of the team?
What I would say is that, you know, that's their offense, and it's kind of a structured offense where we play with a lot more flow, and we look to create mismatches. Obviously, we have some sets, we have some rules within our offense, but we have a very smart basketball IQ group that we can adjust on the fly. I can assure you that Meg McConnell has never played in the high post before, but that'll be something that we'll keep in our tool bag for the future. Again, Coach Abel, Vanessa Abel, our offensive coordinator, made a great adjustment there.
To be so coachable down the stretch, to have the choices to bend but not break and find a result this early in the season means what to you, Dan?
I just really enjoy coaching. The last 2 years has been well chronicled and has been very difficult on me personally, and for our program. It's been tough, and it's been tough on a lot of people within the program. And this group is a group of joy and happiness and togetherness, and this is really a true team. Those kids in the locker room were just as happy for Liv Westfall as they were for Yanni Townsend or Meg or anyone else. It's a really good group.
You just mentioned Liv, and that was going to dovetail into my next question. For her to make shots how she did, draw a huge charge late, which might have been the play of the game, arguably. Just, she was a kid that was injured last year and was a redshirt. Just, how have you enjoyed watching her progress and seeing a reward like tonight?
It's awesome to see because, you know, Liv was obviously hurt last year, and, you know, she just got cleared 10 days ago, maybe not even that long ago. So this is a kid who's still not in true game shape. I don't think she can probably play 30 minutes, but man, she played a really, really good 15 minutes. And what you see from her is that obviously she can shoot the 3, and she can shoot it with a quick release. But it's her IQ that really has really taken us by storm. The charge, she had another dig where she came up with a loose ball and got a deflection. In the Point Park game, she had several deflections and 2 blocks. Her basketball IQ is very high. And, you know, we don't really know what we have because she's been injured for so long. Every time that she does something like this is a revelation, and it makes you just happier and happier for what she's doing. And you know, to have another local kid have success, it's awesome to see.
That's good.